What's up, guys? It's Tony from Tony's Figs. Thank you for joining me here again. Here goes another little custom kit bash I did with the new Storm Shadow version 2 from Jadro Classified. Let me run down what I did to him. Yes, I already tore him apart, and I don't know if I really fully dig the new look for him. It's not bad, I don't know about all the panels and the skirts and the loincloths and all that crap that they put on and all the extras. I really hated the blades on his side, so let's just dive into it. This is the base figure I came up with. This is Storm Shadow. I took I took the X-Acto knife and tore up, cut all the panels, all the loincloths, everything in between too, with a really sharp X-Acto knife. Left his kunai blades there. You can see them there. Maybe he takes them and throws them. I cut all that paneling out of there because the red rope looks kind of cool to me. I didn't mind. Yes, these pockets look really huge, but I mean, look at his hands. It looks like he can dig in there and get stuff out, throwing blades, throwing stars, little grenades, whatever they can. I mean, if you can, find some Boba Fett sized pouches. Me and Johnny Reno, Cage's Customs, are thinking about that. And swapping them out. I still might do that, but they are a little big, but they don't really bother me that much. So again, yeah, what I did, I'll put up some pictures on how he looked. You can always look at B's Battlegrounds, Joe Jerk. There's some other cool guys in the community doing vids and who already reviewed this guy the way he comes straight out of the package. So anyway, I took off. There was a skirt panel here, tore it off. His double katanas, took them off. Loincloth right here, cut that off. A larger panel then went all the way down here, cut that off. And the back loincloth was right here. So what that does, it lets you see everything. It lets you see his whole outfit. It lets you see how baggy his pants are. It lets you see how much more camouflage, I call it the Tetris camo he's got on that we all loved from back in the day. And it gives him more shape instead of that big diapery, robe looking stuff that they gave him, which isn't bad. It's okay, but I wanted it to grow on me and it didn't. And I'm like, I can always get another one and have him stock. But you know me, what do? I tinker around with him. So after taking, his stuff off, it opened up the figure so well. You can use it does hinder articulation. Ask those reviewers. He can get a kick up that high, man. With his skirts and stuff, he could not. But look, almost, he can go full Jean-Claude Van Damme now. So, what do you want? Drop leg, like all the rest. He looks just so much better to me like this, and he looks more like the old one. I mean, I just basically made your retro version 2 Storm Shadow, in my eyes anyway. So the rope is dope. He didn't mean to rhyme there, but the rope is cool. He's always had that. I took off his archer shoulder pad right here. I can always put that back on. It looks pretty cool. He doesn't really need it, but it's just something else to put on him. Archers, left-handed archers, right-handed archers use this, and it goes over here. You hold the bow in this one, you pull the arrow back with that one. It's something else. You look that up. That's pretty cool that they included something like that, but I didn't need it. Let's see. There he goes with his hands, the 2 karate hands, the 2 fists, and the 2 trigger hands. You can hold his blades, you can hold the bow, all that stuff. And yeah, for the claws, I call it the grappling claws. They fit him probably way better than nunchucks and raptors. They go all the way back as they should. So just to show you, I'll put them on him. Let's see if I'm centered in this thing. Okay, yeah. See? They're all the way back, all the way straight. They're not cocked like this, like raptors and nunchucks. But all you gotta do is cut a little slit and they'll open up for you. Luckily, I didn't have to do that for the Storm Shadow. And there's those. There's his little climbing claws. And what else I did? I repainted his bottom armor-plated, it looks like samurai armor-plated shin guards white, because they were white, and the 3 3/4 inch ones. These were all black. I painted them white. I just broke out the acrylic marker white. That one, all the way around. It looks cool, man. I mean, they did look dope black, but I think it's so much cooler white. And that's like about 3 or 4 coats with that white. And it's super easy. And, you know, I just got in between the little red ties right here, and then cut, you know, slice whatever paint of the marker I got on those red ties off. So that's him, dude. And then I'll show you what I did. Here's his funky backpack. It comes with the Night Creeper. So I mean, I could use that, you know, but cutting his katanas off of his side, which was just ridiculous. 2 huge katanas at the end, right there. I cut them. I separated them. There's so much more you can mess with these. Put them any way you want. But what I found, you take them out and you use them like the Night Creeper had them. You know, if he's going to draw them like this, and again, this is just storage if you want. They go in these little slits like the Night Creeper had for his blades. And then as they get wider, they'll stay. So there he's got 2 blades, 2 katanas on his backpack, and then he can carry his shitty compound bow he came with. This one, I left the Shadow Tracker with his, and I think Nagahide has one. But yeah, this thing is just shitty, dude. I really don't like it. But for those other guys, it works. There's more than enough bows to go around, but I picked this one that came with the original Storm Shadow. I think it came with Zartan too. So let me take the blades off, and he holds it just as good as the original Storm Shadow did. Let's see. Let me put this bad boy in there. Yeah, and for me, I really didn't like that anyway. But now you see you can put the katanas in there if you want. You can always swap it out with Shadow Trackers. Shadow Trackers is pretty cool. You can tilt it, it looks dope. You can put it straight, it looks dope, but it does run into that pocket back there. So you tilt it a little bit more and you're fine. They do tend to have been seen with the arrows coming out that far cocked, which is fine. You know, it makes it easier for him to grab and load up the bow and knock the bow with an arrow. So, and in this garb, he's really a bowman. He's an archer in this getup. You know, he's using that more than anything. He's shooting these bad boys left and right. So, I mean, I think he was the better archer than Snake Eyes, and Snake Eyes was the better swordsman. So, but, I mean, they both carry swords. They were both badass ninjas. So you need some swords with him. Like I showed you before, when he has these, I mean, I can always, you know, grab the katanas. Let's see. I was trying to devise a way on how he can carry these too. Now that I separated them, you know, I can always put them, like, you have to make it realistic to how he's going to grab them from behind, right, from his back. So curve them this way. I can either mount them on this backpack that way. It's not too crazy, but you see what I'm saying? You know, you can cut this crap off, you know, the hooks and the things that try to carry that ugly compound bow like that, which is okay, but I never even really tried. I mean, there's a funky way you can get it in here. You can stretch things and, you know, stretch the mold and let it sit in there half cocked and everything, and it's just wonky. I hate it. I mean, even I can give Shadow Tracker back his quiver and just use an old Storm Shadow one with the red arrows and the red Arashikage and his own swords. You don't have to use those. Put this sucker in his back, tilt that sumbitch, and there you go. He's got his swords, he's got his arrows. Yeah, they're on the wrong side. I prefer the arrows to be on this side and the swords to be on that side, but I mean, it was like that in the cartoon. And Resolute, he did pull them from this side, so it doesn't matter as long as, you know, it looks good to you and what you want to do. That's all there is. You know, at least he carries. Now he's got his katanas. Now he's got his arrows. Now he's got his bow. Boom. There's his old school one, and there's his new one. Bam. OG version 2. Sweet. So there's a little comparison. You know, just a short vid to show you what I did with them. And I like them a whole hell of a lot more, cutting all the shit below the pockets off. All the panels, loincloths, everything. And painting the armor on his shins white. Looks really good to me. What am I missing here? There's archer, you know, there's so much stuff he came with, which is cool, man. But when he's using this, he's not using that. When he's using that, he's not using this. You know, you can always put hands in any kind of configuration you need. But now I just got more choices and options. You know, I don't even need these anymore. Or I can mount those some different way. But what I'm probably going to do is rock him right here like this, because then he's got his 2 katanas, the original ones. Arrows are back there. Bow's back there. And the old bow fits on just like it did on his other outfit. Plug it into that thing right there. He's carrying everything. Now you can have him with all his junk on, and you could put his claws on his hands and display him however you want. But anyway, guys, that's what I did. That's how I like him a whole lot more now. You might not. You might like how he comes straight out of the box. You might one of the don't mess with this fig. But if I mess with them, I'm gonna get another one. I get that. I do that too. I didn't mess with Alpine because I already have a custom, and he'll be another video too. I'll do a video of Alpine because I got him in, and I'll compare him to my custom, and I'll throw Mark's full gridiron mountaineering loadout on the Hasbro Alpine to see how it looks. Because on mine, I didn't use the cross harness with the grenades. I think I still have it, but I will check. But dude, look at I can't get over that. Look at how cool that Storm Shadow looks. I mean, just the shape of him. The shape of him, the more articulation you get out of him. I think it's more fun this way. I mean, it does look styling the other way with the skirts, but y'all know what I like better. So anyways, tell me what you guys think. Do you like them? Do you not like them? Thumbs up, thumbs down, comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what you think most of all. Thank you so much for sticking with me this long. I passed 1,000 subscribers not too long ago, and I'm trying to pass the $100 threshold for YouTube to monetize me or whatever, I guess. And it's a cool goal to get to, but it's really fun. And if some monetization can come out of it, why not? But you guys already know I'm doing this for fun. It's such a relaxing thing, tinkering with these guys and making them look how I really want to make them look. I'm just sharing with you. That's all. Check them out, guys. Let me know what you think. I will talk to you on the next one. Take it easy.